It is indisputable that even one mentor can completely change your career, but building a network of perhaps 4 to 5 people that are much further away than you in your desired field eventually, building that team, that is truly special, very, very powerful. And in this video, you're gonna learn how to find those mentors and what you should deliver to them to make sure they continue being your mentors until you can be a mentor yourself. This should help tremendously to take your career to the next level. This is perhaps going to be an effort of many years, but it should take your career to the absolute limit. My name is João Evangelista. I'm a medical student in Brazil and YouTube coordinator here at the Meta-Analysis Academy, where we teach thousands of students from dozens of countries the science of making systematic reviews and meta-analysis. Alright, so the first thing you need to understand about high-level mentors is that those people are extremely busy. And if you want their time, you should ask yourself, what am I bringing to the table? You have to not only ask for their help, you need to show that you deserve their help. So the first thing you're going to do is build your competence and your independence. You structure your research, you do all the basics, you prepare the terrain, you pretty much create a map of how your research is gonna be eventually. Like, well, this is the introduction, this is gonna be the body of the research, these are gonna be my conclusions, here's the data that I'm going to collect, and I'm gonna search PubMed, Embase, Web of Science, like this is how it's gonna work. And once you get to that point, then you can go to one of those mentors and tell them, hey, I'm working on this, I've already done pretty much all the research, but I need someone to point me in the right direction. And that's how you get them. You politely reach out to them and then you tell them, hey, I'm developing this idea. I already have all the basics. This is currently the data that I've already found. Would you be interested in pointing me to the right directions of what am I missing? And perhaps where can I further develop my research? Your expertise would be really welcome. And oftenly, that works. We've had many students from the Meta-Analysis Academy course do this. And it's super simple. And it's something that you can do even if you're not our student. What you do is you build the backbone of your research and then you try to get people to help you. If you go to one of these people and your ideas are too vague, too poorly structured, they're not even going to know how to help you because you have, real path. Now that you understand how this dynamic works, then where can I find mentors is a good question to ask yourself. One of the places that you could look for are research conferences, symposiums, webinars, and don't just attend those places. Actually go there, pay attention, and then introduce yourself. Try to talk to these people, explain that you're following their work. Genuinely open your heart for these people and tell them, hey, this is what I'm working with. Also, join academic networks like LinkedIn, ResearchGate, Google Scholar, and whatever. You use social media strategically. You follow the experts that perhaps someday you want to work with. And then you can share your own research and learning journeys in those places like X or even Instagram. And then you start to make your mark in that particular field. And if you are a medical student, perhaps join interest groups around the areas that you might want to go for someday. And again, if you're still a medical student, talk to your teachers. Perhaps some of them are going to be the people that are going to mentor you and take your career to the next level. Talk to them after class. Ask interesting follow-up questions. Show interest in their work. They probably really want to mentor highly interested students. It's their job after all. You don't get into teaching if you don't want to mentor and teach people. Now, once you find the people that you want to work with, then what do? Create a personalized message. Don't just send a generic email and tell them, hey, I've been following your work. I think it's super interesting. I'm working on this. I already have the backbone of my research. And this is how you could perhaps help me. Like, would you care to point me in the right direction? Do you want to be my mentor in this endeavor that I'm going for right now? And frequently, those people are going to be delighted to help you. Even if they say no, commonly what they're going to do is they're going to put you in touch with people that can actually help you. So you don't get the expert that you originally wanted, but you get the expert that you actually need. And then you show consistency. You over-deliver to what they ask you to do. You follow up. You meet, and that's going to make them value your hard work even more. Here in the Meta-Analysis Academy, we do have the Experts program, which fits like a glove for this video. For every edition of the course, we connect mentors, experts, with students that have interesting ideas in those areas. And we always tell people, hey, give them more than they ask you to do. You're not going to regret it, not at all. Whenever I have a colleague or even a friend attend the Meta-Analysis Academy for the first time, I always tell them, it would be the biggest mistake of all if you didn't apply for the experts program. Seriously, because you take a viable idea, you're gonna get matched with one person that can actually help you a lot, and then you're also in the same team with 4 or 5 also students that have different ideas in that subject that you're interested in, and then everyone helps each other. After all, meta-analysis is a team effort. Everyone participates, everyone publishes. It's like a symphony. It's great. And let that be a reminder, if you're currently in the Meta-Analysis Academy, or if you are a member of MetaHub currently, you can apply. But all right, back to the video. Once you have those mentors, focus on execution. You follow up with them, you work hard, you publish, and you turn that mentorship into real progress. And also remember to give back. Mentorship is a two-way street. Ask the mentor, ask that other person, like, do you need something from me? Can I help you with anything? You divide tasks, you contribute to other group projects that they perhaps are working on. You integrate feedback. You go look for new ideas to do with that person again and again and then again. You work a lot together, you accomplish a lot together, and then that person can open serious doors for you and help take your career to the next level. And remember, the goal here is not to just be mentored forever. The goal is to take your career to certain points, your knowledge, your wisdom about that area, your competence, to a certain level in which you can be a mentor yourself. All right, that's it from us today, guys. See you next time.